Hello and welcome back to another video. So I bought this console off eBay. I'll put the listing here. So hopefully we'll get this all up and running again. So before we start we'll go and unbox it. So let's head off and unpack it. It's really well packed, which is always nice to see. There we have it, a nice original Xbox console. So it is unpacked. We've got a original Xbox console, a controller S and a power lead. It is missing the AV cable. Luckily I had one lying around, so we've got that as well. So what we'll do, plug it in, give it a test and then see what we need to do with it. Before we go ahead and take the console apart, I'd like us to head over and take a look at our amazing sponsors, PCBWay. I'd like to give a shout out to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. PCBWay are your one-stop shop for everything electronic. They do everything from CNC and 3D printing, PCB assembly, electronic design. They have an exceptional customer service record and a very fast turnaround. Also check out the shared projects community. It's a vast community with loads of different projects on the go. You can even design and upload your own projects for all to see. PCBWay also have lots of informative videos that are worth checking out. It's definitely a community worth being part of. Don't forget, for your first sign up you get a $5 coupon off your first order. Please head over and check them out. So let's start by taking it apart. You'll find screws hidden behind the feet, one behind this sticker here and one here. So let's go ahead and remove them. If you want to know any of the tools I'm using on the video, head below to the description. I'll link them in down there. The thing I like about these old Xboxes, they're really nice to work on. Everything's set out rather easy on them. So as you've seen, there's a screw there that holds the hard drive caddy in place, which also holds, which you have to take out to get to the DVD drive. There's also two screws, one there and one there we have to remove. So let's unplug the hard drive. Really nice condition inside, not a lot of dust, so I don't think it's had much use in the past. It's never been opened either, as you've seen the seals were still intact. There's two cables plugged into the drive, the ID cable and the power cable. So obviously just remove them as well before we take the drive out. There we go, the drive just comes out like so. One important thing to pay attention to on these is the clock capacitor that's inside. We'll just point that out just now. That's this capacitor here. Not sure if it shows up in camera, but I can see from here it's starting to bulge. And there may be a bit of residue around about it, so what I'm going to do is we'll remove that and clean up round about it, just saves any damage to the board. These are a huge problem in these consoles and one of the main reasons for their downfall, so it's best we remove that. I've got a video I'll link to at the end that's based on just actually removing these capacitors and cleaning up. So now we want to concentrate on the drive. In these Xboxes you'll find there's a couple of different brands of drive in them. This is a Samsung drive. You may find Philips or even Light-On drives in them. As far as I know, Philips are probably the worst ones. They seem to have a higher fail rate than any of them, but so we'll remove the four screws at the bottom of the drive. Once they're removed, you just kind of clip the top half of the drive off like so. And the bottom just clips off as well. So once we've taken the case nut off the drive, we want to move the tray outside so we can get into the internals of it. So to do that, if you push down, there's a little white bit in here. If you push that down, that allows us to pull the tray out, and that gives us access to this part here. So we've got the laser spindle, and in this part here, sometimes the cause of the sticky tray can be a dirty belt, so what we'll do is we'll get some cotton buds and alcohol, we'll clean the belt up, and we'll also give the laser a wee clean. We'll put it back together and see if it improves the situation any. So here's a big bottle of IPA, 99.9%. Comes in really handy for lots of electronic stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll apply it to a cotton bud. So what we'll do first is give the belt a clean. You can see there's some dirt coming off that. You can get quite good access from the front to it as well. Another cause of the drawer being sticky and not opening, again, is the belt, but instead of it being dirty it can become overstretched. There is two ways of fixing that. You can take the belt out, put it in some hot water and let it shrink a little bit, or just simply replace it with another belt. I do have replacement belts somewhere, but I can't find them at the moment. But hopefully this should do the job. As you can see, the cotton buds are quite dirty now. So we'll bin that one, and I'll get a clean one to clean the laser. So I've applied some IPA to the cotton bud, and now what I'll do is I'm going to clean the laser. While cleaning the laser, we don't want to put any pressure whatsoever on it. We just want to kind of brush past it, just rub it very, very gently with the cotton tab without any pressure. So I'm quite satisfied I've cleaned up the belt and the laser. What I'll do now is put everything back together and see if I have any luck with this. So as we can see now, the drive is opening nice and freely. No more issues with the sticky drive draw. So that bar's good to go with a nice working drive. What I'm going to do with this console though is use it for further projects. In another video we're going to soft mod it and add a bigger hard drive and stuff to it. So keep an eye out for future videos and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, bye bye.